Hi guys! Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please do subscribe. It is Friday afternoon and I'm not feeling that bad. I'm ready for action. I know that it's going to be noisy this weekend and I'm just going to get on and do what I want to do, which I've done this afternoon. It has been raining all day on and off. It's more like April showers here in Rochester, Kent. Alexa, exit YouTube. Right, Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 2:54 p.m.
I haven't got children to pick up from school because I am a single woman. My children are grown up. They're 25, 26. One's 18 this year and my daughter's 22. So I haven't got young kids to pick up from school. I'm happy by myself as I have been all day. I took Max out for a walk, my lovely Chihuahua, at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I took some beautiful photographs with my mobile phone because I don't own a Zoom camera or a professional camera. All my photographs are taken by mobile phone, and a cheap mobile phone at that. It's not the latest iPhone either. So I've been enjoying myself. I've taken Max out for a walk. I've walked by Rochester Riverside, taken in the view, looked at the new flats, and I'm quite excited because I would like to walk right through Rochester into Chatham, the short route, when it's all built and it's all ready. They're building a lovely children's playground and a gym area, which is great, fantastic, it looks lovely. I have emailed Hyde Housing about the lift, and it wasn't a nasty email. It was basically saying that Jackson's lifts keep coming out to the building and the lift works for 2 days and then it conks out again, and there are disabled people in the building. That's all I've said, nothing nasty. Right, so Crystal, has emailed Hyde Housing about the lift not working on and off since January this year. Right? I came back from a walk and the neighbour upstairs has parked opposite the flats, the one I don't get on with. He's parked opposite the flats and I was walking Max. I was going out for a walk with Max around the Blue Crane when he came home and parked his car opposite the flats, right? The one I don't get on with. We've just had a minor disagreement. It's nothing major. It's that I would like to rectify this noise and he doesn't seem to be interested. Well, that's fair enough. So I came back into the flat and I thought I'd like a coffee and I'd like a cake. I'd like a pastry, a lovely cup of coffee and a pastry. And I was feeling great, fantastic, ignoring anything that's bad, which I have been doing for some time now. And I walked out of the flats, my neighbour was still parked opposite. I walked into the co-op where the guy with the vape pipe was on duty, and they've been talking about vape pipes on the news in schools, school kids using vape pipes. So I'd been watching that on the news, and that's not me, is it? That's someone on the news, a school teacher, saying that like school kids are using vape pipes and they don't smoke, they're just using vape pipes because they look pretty. Some of them are labelled like sweets, bright coloured, and it's the thing to do, vaping. So this school teacher was saying he was against it. He's installed cameras and alarms, like smoke alarms in the toilets, etc. So I watched that. So I went into the co-op. The guy that smokes the vape pipe outside the co-op was in there. I walked around the store, specifically just wanting a Danish pastry and a cup of coffee to warm me up on this cold March afternoon. So as I went to the self-service checkout, I just wanted to go in and out of the shop like I have been doing, with no drama, no trouble, peace and quiet. And it wasn't the customers. There was an old guy that went to the next checkout next to me, an old guy, and the customers were absolutely fine. But I heard the guy with the vape pipe on his mobile phone say out loud, "How much is it now for the old bag? How much are the old bags now? Or how much is it the old bags? Are the old bags 5p now?" That is what was said when he was talking over his mobile phone. Right, so I got my coffee, I got my goods, and I smiled to myself and I thought, well, I'm not an old bag yet. There's plenty of life still in me if I was given the chance to be with someone and enjoy myself. Unfortunately, no one will give me the chance. So how much for the old bags, or the old bags now? The old bag now, 5p? Walked down with my coffee, my groceries, and I got in before my neighbour upstairs came down the stairs, put it that way. So usually when he's home, I get treated like shit. I don't know why, but I do. Maybe they're afraid of him, I haven't got a clue, but I mean, I get treated like shit when he's indoors. Right? Because you know, if I get upset, if I get hurt, maybe I'll shout, maybe there'll be a bit of drama this weekend, and that's not very nice, is it? Anyway, I've come into my flat. About 2 minutes after getting into my flat, he's gone out, obviously to pick his kids up from school, and they're going to be noisy, aren't they? How much for the old bag? And my mum is 70, she's 77 in May, and I'm 54, and I'm not an old bag yet, thank you. Right? But some people are confused as to who's who and what's what. And I think from my mum's age of nearly 77, she's doing remarkably well, by the way. So you can stick the old bag where the sun don't shine. There's no old bags here. Well, so I'll show you what I got from the co-op. In the 5p old bags. I've topped up my Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee. My weekly, Julie's on the front. Julie, my weekly. I'm still learning all the time. Rosie's Rainbow and the Fanny Blake story. Dinner for two, under £5. So I've got something to read over the weekend. The Daily Mail, why I don't regret saying no to the Botox that's made my friends look 10 years younger. Harry and Meghan both expected at the coronation, and Gary Lineker's playing the BBC for fools. Gary Lineker was accused last night of thumbing his nose at the BBC with further social media posts. So I've got the Mail today. I like to read the Mail. I've got my lunch for tomorrow, which is just a pasty. Large latte from the Costa Express co-op machine, a large latte. A Ginster's chicken and mushroom slice. There is my Danish pastry to go with my coffee, and some apple juice, and and we have some creme brulee. Creme brulee. Bon maman. Bon mama. Look very tasty too. Creme brulee. Brulee. Glass containers. Yeah, well. And here's my Costa Coffee, the large latte. Large latte. Right, so I'm at my flat in Rochester, okay, and no one's playing games with me. I'm not an old bag. To a young person, I probably am an old bag. I quite agree, but I don't feel old. I don't feel old inside. I'm quite happy with myself, and I handle myself very well. I go out, even though I'm not actually locked in a prison, but it can feel locked in a prison. When you are trapped with emotions you need therapy for, which I'm trying to get therapy for, aren't I? I'm waiting for talking therapies to get back to me. I do get off my arse and do things. So I have emailed Hyde Housing, and I expect that lift to work. Otherwise they will have to move me somewhere else. Because I took this flat with the knowledge that there was a fully working lift, and they're not fulfilling their agreement. And maybe it's not Hyde Housing's fault. Maybe Jackson's Lifts, who are in charge of fixing the lift, aren't doing a good enough job to fix it. And it's no laughing matter to leave disabled people like that. It's not good enough. I'm a happy person by nature. I allow things to upset me which shouldn't upset me. I'm oversensitive, I do understand that, but I'm not a moany old bag. I think everyone is entitled to have a working lift in their block of flats. And I think that if you've got a really noisy neighbour that's ignorant and that is not listening to you and that is making your life a misery, I don't think it's moaning about it when you speak about it, because, you know, if they used to, I have felt that they used to get satisfaction when they'd made me angry, when they'd made me shout, when they'd made me lose my temper. And comparing me to an old lady when I'm not even an old age pensioner, not yet, is not nice. Making me old before my time, and this has been going on for far too long. No, I'm not going to get angry. People are entitled to their opinions. If someone thinks I'm an old bag, if someone thinks I'm ugly, if someone thinks I smell, that is their opinion. Whether it's true or not is another story. But then we must all have our own judgments, and we must all satisfy ourselves with what is the truth and what is a lie. And would we choose to believe somebody's lies, or see beyond their lies and look at the truth? Because obviously trying to mix me up with a old bag is a not nice thing to do. Why I can't be left alone in peace in a shop, walking down the road, I don't know. Because it's not me being stupid on a mobile phone near somebody. It's not me being a nuisance to other people. It's some people being a nuisance to me. Why do you have to make so much noise that you attract my attention? And why would you want me to get upset with you? Because if you're going to make remarks or be horrible and nasty, I'm not going to be happy with you, am I? I mean, really. Alexa, puzzler.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Puzzle. Would you like to play your daily crossword or hear the high scores?
Daily crossword.
On to your crossword of the day.
Go and bring back. It has 5 letters.
Right. I'm blind as a bat without my glasses, so in a way I probably am an old bat. Old bat. What? Go and bring back. Alright, Alexa, skip. Alexa, next.
Okay, we'll skip this clue.
Large bird of prey. There's 5 letters.
Alexa, eagle.
That's the right answer.
Roughage in food. Last letter, E.
Alexa,
5
fibre.
Here's the next one.
grey matter. First letter,
Alexa, brain.
Way to go. You've completed half of the crossword.
Sound of elastic breaking. Blank blank. A blank. G. 5 letter word.
Alexa, twang.
Well done.
Door part. Blank blank. N blank. E. 5 letters.
Right, Alexa, next.
Okay, we'll skip this clue.
Go and bring back. F
Alexa,
blank.
fetch.
Here's the final clue.
Door part.
And
H
that is
blank.
good. Alexa,
blank.
hinge.
Hurrah! You've got all the answers.
You did it in 1 minute. 49 seconds. This was your
Alexa.
fastest time.
Exit. Right, guys, going on to the subject of hinge. Who remembers hinge and bracket? Alexa, who was hinge and bracket?
Dr. Evadne Hinge and Dame Hilda Bracket were characters devised by George Logan and Patrick Fry for their comedy and musical act. Hinge and Bracket were elderly, intellectual female musicians. In these persona the male Logan and Fife played and sang songs to comic effect. They made many appearances on television and radio.
So, hinge and bracket were an elderly couple of comedy. Look that up. You can be old and still have fun. You can be old and still go places. You can be old and still have lots of friends and company. So shove old bag up your bottom. Right? I'm typecast because of some awful mix-up. I'm not an elderly lady. Not yet. So I am going to have a lovely cup of coffee, have my Danish pastry before the herd of elephants come upstairs. Right? Because it's going to sound like a zoo. And I'm going to have it for 2 or 3 days and I'm ready for it. And there's going to be no anger. No being an old bag. Just let them enjoy themselves. Let them all let it all out. Scream, shout, run. And do what they want to do. Because I'm going to do what I want to do in my flat. Right? And I went out to the co-op. I got myself a snack and a cup of coffee. I haven't been stuck indoors all day. Although I did have a bloody bad headache this morning due to the cold. It has worn off because I haven't been stressed, right? And whoever wants to stir trouble, you know, not doing a good job, are you? See you later. No post today, by the way. No post. No mail.